Hey everyone, I'm Krexu, and welcome back to another video here on the channel. In today's episode, I've got the top 10 Minecraft mods for Forge and Fabric, covering versions 1.20 and 1.21. Without further ado, let's jump right into it. The first mod in today's video is a project that completely refreshes the look of Minecraft's default biomes without breaking that classic vanilla feel. It adds a ton of new details to the places we already know, from denser vegetation and new tree types to unique terrain formations. This mod makes exploration so much better because every biome now has its own unique character and depth. Plus, you'll find plenty of new plants and decorative blocks throughout the world that blend perfectly with the environment. Punchy is another small but incredibly satisfying mod that changes the way combat and world interaction feel. The mod adds dynamic first-person hand animations that trigger whenever you're punching, mining, or using items. Because of this, your character's movements no longer feel stiff. They've got these really well-made animations added in. It's one of those mods that, after just a minute of playing, becomes an essential part of the experience because it makes Minecraft feel so much better and more fluid. I definitely recommend adding this to every mod pack to level up the overall gameplay feel. Jake's Build Tools is another incredibly handy mod that makes building in Minecraft so much easier. It adds specialized tools to the game that let you quickly create complex random patterns, break multiple blocks at once, or even swap out blocks in the blink of an eye. As if that wasn't enough, the mod also introduces a special helmet that extends your block reach by 2 units. The mod includes a ton of different items, feels very intuitive, and allows for much greater precision while building. In my opinion, it's a must-have for any builder because it makes working on even the biggest projects way more enjoyable and straightforward. Bosses Rise is a pretty popular mod, but there's still a good chance you haven't heard of it yet. It brings a massive amount of new content to the game. First and foremost, it adds new combat items and a special new set of armor. It also introduces new structures that are packed with fresh content, because besides the new blocks, you'll find completely original bosses inside. They're quite powerful, but more importantly, they feature unique attack patterns and incredibly polished animations. Each boss drops special items, like unique weapons with various special abilities. This mod definitely lives up to the hype, and I highly recommend adding it to any Minecraft adventure pack. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, and drop a nice comment below. Now, let's get back to the video. CraftSense is a small mod that makes crafting items in the game much faster and easier. It remembers the last item you crafted and automatically suggests it as soon as you start laying out a recipe, provided you have the necessary materials. Ghost items appear in the crafting grid to show you the pattern, and best of all, it works with recipes from other mods. It's not a huge mod, but it's definitely worth adding to your pack since it streamlines the entire crafting process. The next mod is small yet genius, as it adds a brand new and incredibly useful enchantment for boots. From now on, you can get an enchantment called Dashing, which allows you to perform quick dashes in any direction. All you have to do is double tap a key, like W, and your character will instantly dash, letting you dodge attacks from mobs or bosses in a heartbeat. The mod works seamlessly with animations and makes both combat and world traversal feel way more dynamic. The next mod in today's video is a project that completely changes how we get loot from chests. From now on, every loot chest in the game is locked, and to open it, you have to complete a special minigame. The better you do and the faster you pick the lock, the more loot you'll get. With a perfect score, you can even double your items. The difficulty depends on how valuable the contents are, which you can tell by the color of the lock's outline. As if that wasn't enough, the mod features 3 main difficulty levels that add new rules and crank up the pace of the minigame. In my opinion, it's a great addition because opening chests is no longer just boring clicking. It becomes a challenge that makes the rewards feel truly earned. Glow Sticks is a small but incredibly atmospheric mod that, as the name suggests, adds glow sticks to the game. You can craft them in various colors, and their main job is to light up the area in a slightly different way than your typical torches. The best part is that you can actually throw them, allowing you to quickly check what's at the bottom of a deep cave or ravine. As if that wasn't enough, you can also stick these glow sticks to walls and ceilings, and if you toss them into water, they'll keep glowing right on the floor. It all adds a really cool, modern vibe to exploration and makes navigating dark places, especially underwater, way more enjoyable. Golem Overhaul is an incredibly expansive mod that adds a whopping 9 brand new types of golems, each with its own unique mechanics. For example, you'll find a hay golem that protects your crops from being trampled, but there's also the netherite golem, which you can actually ride into battle, and if you add a gold trim to it, piglins will stop attacking. A really interesting addition is the barrel golem. It can hide from attacks, and if you toss it some emeralds, you can trade with it for rare items. Every golem has its own specific use. The honey golem slows down enemies and heals through bees, while the candle Candle Golem can fire off flaming projectiles. As if that wasn't enough, you can find most of these golems naturally spawning in different biomes or villages, which makes the world feel so much more alive. Map Distance Fix is a tiny but incredibly useful mod that fixes an annoying bug with maps. As you probably know, in the base game, when you leave the area covered by a map, your cursor stops correctly showing your position. This mod fixes that, making the map cursor work perfectly no matter how far away you are. In my opinion, it's a must-have for any survival pack because it makes exploring with a map in hand way more enjoyable and, quite frankly, hassle-free. That's going to wrap it up for today's video. Make sure to drop a like, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one.